What's up, I'm Danny Seymour of the Lemon Farm, and today I'm going to talk about Soundcloud. Soundcloud is a music streaming service that I'm sure you're all aware of. Most of the fuckers in the world these days are using Spotify or Apple Music, and that's fine. I mean, I've got a banging oldies playlist on my Apple Music.
On the road again.
You got to know when to hold up.
We're all stars now.
But here's why Soundcloud is fucking awesome. As a hub for artists to share their work, and for general listeners and music lovers. Remember, this is all just my opinion. Take it or leave it. Love and peace. Whatever floats your goat. So, without further ado, SoundCloud is an online audio distribution and streaming site based in Germany. It was started in 2007 by Alexander Long, I don't know, and Eric Wolfors, with 175 million monthly users worldwide. Unlike the likes of, say, Spotify, for example, which mainly focuses on mainstream music and working with record label and distributors, SoundCloud is a massive hub for underground music and a place where people can just upload different audio recordings. If you're not a massive SoundCloud user, you've probably never had to experience the mass amount of pain of trying to find some tune that had 500 plays and is stuck in your head. Like, I have nearly 2,000 likes. This is a massive ball ache. I'll end up spending hours going through all my playlists trying to find these niche songs that are stuck in my head. Then in some cases it really gets worse when you realise the song has been deleted, so I spend the remaining few hours of the day looking for a re-upload. There's sometimes tracks that aren't even on YouTube, like they're just on SoundCloud. That's deep underground shit right there. One of the big points of the Lemon Farm as well as just throwing random edits of different videos that I've done, it was a way to share underground music and lesser known tunes. I don't suppose on other streaming platforms it's common to notice your playlist having less and less songs in them. I mean, for example, like this playlist was full with 500 songs, that's the max you can have, and there's less for some reason, and this is in the space of a few weeks. But thank fuck for re-uploaders and archive pages.
Ooh, thanks to SoundCloud.
I found gems like Dogoge. Dogoge is a rapper who is also an armadillo. Yes, you heard that right. An armadillo. Like, listen to these lyrics. He's rapping from the perspective of an armadillo.
Mud and sticks stuck in my head. They stare at me. Toothpick between my teeth. Hands on my ears. I'm scared of lightning. It's too loud. There's a fallen tree, so I can't cross the stream. Watch out, the seedlings giving in. I promise I was you.
This level of creativity can't be matched. Right now I'm on the hyperpop wave, and a massive reason for that again is how creative and unique the genre is. Like, look at this for example, how there's almost stories and characters within the tunes.
We like this, D.
Oh, fuck. What? We were set up. What do you mean? All this? A distraction from Project Nightcrawler. I've got an idea, but you're not gonna like it.
Scorpion, you're alive! Died in the crash 2 years ago. That what they tell you? You motherfucker! I thought you were dead! Well, you thought wrong. And stay down.
I think everyone's probably heard the term SoundCloud rapper. Like, look at the likes of XXXTentacion and Lil Peep, Young Lean, Ski Mask, and so many more. So I mean, I used to use SoundCloud a little bit when I was younger, like probably when I was like 13, I was messing around producing music, I would just throw it on SoundCloud, and to be honest I still do that now, but my SoundCloud journey actually really started when I was probably 16, in my first year of college. For some reason we had to like record a lot of our work onto there, so it was like an audio format instead of worded. And me and my college buddy Joe Dunn, shout out Joe Dunn, massive legend, eventually we just started getting songs off YouTube and adding them to our SoundCloud likes so we could piss everyone off playing them in class. The evolution of my SoundCloud likes is pretty mad. Let's start from the beginning. Future House.
Until the early night.
yeah, I guess it started with Future House, Shammy, Tom Boudin, Oliver Heldens, shit like that. At the time, Future House just hit the spot, proper hit the spot. We would sit through our lunch and we'd just like find new Future House songs. And eventually, before you knew it, all your mates were banging it out as well. Blasting Shammy whilst underage drinking in a forest just couldn't be beat. Eventually, Future House started actually becoming pretty mainstream, and being the indie hipster kids we were on to the next.
UK baseline. Sex.
Okay, so to be honest, there was probably like a little bit of a deep house phase and maybe a trap phase in between, but I remember bassline being like the big next one. Same sort of thing here, just constantly looking for bassline tracks to listen to. A lot of my mates jumped on this phase as well. We even went to a couple of bassline raves. To be fair, bassline is pretty big right now, in the UK anyway, and I'm pretty sure it has a big fan base in the US, with labels like Night Bass, and every now and then I'll listen to a bit of bassline. You've got to be in the mood really, but you know, sometimes it just goes off. Bassline's like the one if I'm going to go out as well, like pre-drinks, listen to some bassline. Shameless plug here as well, but I actually produce a little bit of bassline and house music, so check me out at Sonny Demo, bro. Sad Boy Rap.
2003. Arizona Ice Not Boys. Young Lindu Shouty.
Emotional Boys 2001.
Emotional Shouty seen this bitch. Machiavelli. Bitches come and go, bro. But you know I stay.
Okay, so this one was huge. I remember first listening to a few Lil Peep songs and I was like, wow, this guy's unreal. Being the depressed and cynical kid I am, the lyrics just spoke to me for some reason. Also, I guess like the ad algorithm knew, because I was listening to a few Lil Peep songs and I got this ad that he was doing a gig live in Manchester, which is nearby. I'd only listened to like a fair few songs, but I knew it was really good, so I showed him to my mate Jake and we ended up going to this gig in Manchester to see Lil Peep. To be honest, the venue was pretty small, but that just made it even better. It was fucking insane. Bexy was supporting as well. After that gig, like, Sad Boy Rap just became my life. I mean, now and then I still love listening to this kind of rap. I mean, I love Lil Peep, Lil Tracy, Suicide Boys, etc, etc. Obviously, unfortunately, a few months after that gig where I saw Lil Peep as well, he unfortunately passed away. And, I mean, he's huge now, which is awesome because he's fucking class, so he deserves that. Always got time for Sad Boy Rap. So, this leads to my current phase, that's hyperpop.
Tell me that it is, cause I'm tired of being useless. Yeah, I've been up for 3 days, everything is haunted. Everybody's evil and there's bugs inside the carpet. Do you think I'm frightening? Organ cords and lightning. If I show my fangs, will you tell me that they're cool? Mirrors shatter when I'm passing, broken glass and crashing. Little blurry stars scattered all across my room.
Been uploading a lot of it to the channel as well, so if you do like that type of music, check it out. It just tickles my pickle right now. Especially the likes of like Curtains and Kamo and Lou, different artists like that. There's also a lot of trans artists in this community, which is, you know, it's really great to see that. Artist Sophie, who unfortunately just recently passed away, I think she inspired a lot of the cool sounds that are being used today in hyperpop. My mate Podmore, shout out Podmore, he relies heavily on my Soundcloud likes for his listening needs, so it really gives me that kick up the arse to find new tunes every week. You go on my likes right now, I mean, there's going to be all kinds of music. Anything I like, I just stick it straight on the likes, and I've got loads of different playlists. I myself, I still use Apple Music for different things as well, and I know a lot of people use Spotify. I hope this video didn't bore you too much. I just felt like I needed to get my love of Soundcloud out there. I hope it never dies out because I rely on it a lot. I also pay for Soundcloud Go, which, granted, does make my experience better with the no ads, but I mean, I'm passionate about it. Someone I used to work with actually said I was passionate about the 3 S's: SoundCloud, Snapchat, and Subway. I mean, I don't care for socials that much these days, but I did go through a massive Subway phase. It was basically because a PT in the gym told me I could bulk up if I just... Actually, we're going off topic here. Wrapping up now, SoundCloud is to thank for the success of many rappers, producers, and bands. So, I think we just show SoundCloud some love. Just to note, I think they've massively updated SoundCloud as well, and especially their pro service. So there's going to be less bots in the comments, and also a new pay-per-play royalty system. So I hope SoundCloud continues to thrive. Also, I'm sorry I got a sore ass throat. If you like this shit, I'm probably going to post more like this. You can also subscribe to my personal channel, Danny Seymour, for probably more similar videos to this. Thanks, and goodbye.